chemical weapons inspectors today began a second day of investigations into the attack upon the Syrian capital suburb of Eastern Ghouta. The UN team came under sniper fire yesterday as they tried to visit the area.
Despite the sniper attack, the UN team pressed ahead with investigations after turning back to a checkpoint for a replacement car. Spending nearly 3 hours in the western district of Muadhamia, UN inspectors managed to visit 2 hospitals and interview survivors, eyewitnesses and doctors. Amateur video purports to show weapons inspectors in the rebel-held district collecting samples and photographing canisters. Following the attack, UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon called for better security to protect the team.
I have instructed Angela Kane to register a strong complaint to Syrian government and authorities of opposition forces so that this will never happen. And the safety and security of investigation teams will be secured from tomorrow. And I'm awaiting full report.
Meanwhile, US Secretary of State John Kerry said the evidence of a massive deadly chemical attack last week was undeniable and accused the Assad government of acting like it had something to hide.
Our sense of basic humanity is offended not only by this cowardly crime, but also by the cynical attempt to cover it up. At every turn, the Syrian regime has failed to cooperate with the UN investigation.
Yesterday, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov issued a stern warning to the West against military intervention. The use of force without the approval of the United Nations Security Council is a very grave violation of international law. Reflecting the West's frustration with Russia, British Foreign Secretary William Hague said the UN Security Council had not been united and had not shouldered its responsibilities on Syria, whilst adding it would be possible to take action based on humanitarian need. British Prime Minister cut his holiday short today to chair a National Security Council meeting tomorrow to discuss the UK options in response to last Wednesday's attack.
Well, on Sports First tonight, we have Aaron Rajaratnam. Good evening, Aaron.
Good evening, Shine.
What's on the bulletin of sports tonight?
Well, got lots of news from the local and international arena. First, we start with some rugby news from here at home. Now, Sri Lanka have named a 12-member squad for the Asian Rugby 7 Series scheduled to be held this weekend in Malaysia. Now, Kandy Sports Club's Fasil Marija has been appointed as captain of the team.
The Malaysian leg of the series will be held on the 31st of this month to the 1st of next month in Kuala Lumpur. The squad skippered by Fasil Marija includes Mithun Hapugoda, Srinath Surya Bandara, Nigel Rathwata, Chula Susanta, Dinusha Chaturanga and Sandun Herat. The squad also consists of senior players Pradeep Liyanage and Salia Kumara, together with newcomers Jason Disanaika, Shehan Patirana and Sudarshana Mudutantri.
Well, also, the Eastern Province team emerged as champions in the men's kabaddi event held ahead of the 39th National Sports Festival. Now, the women's title was won by the Sabaragamu Province team.
In the men's kabaddi finals, Eastern Province defeated Northern Province 17 points to 12. In the women's event, Team Sabaragamu beat Western Province 25 points to 23. Meanwhile, Western Province and Southern Province qualified for the finals of the Netball Championship today. The finals of the Netball and Volleyball Championships will be held this weekend at the Jayatilaka grounds in Navalapitiya.
Well, Aaron, Pakistan took on Zimbabwe in the first of the 3-match ODI series in Zimbabwe. Yes. What was the result of the outcome?
Well, actually, Zimbabwe stunned the cricketing world by defeating Pakistan by 7 wickets in their first of the 3-match ODIs played in Harare. Now, this is Zimbabwe's first ODI win over Pakistan in the last 15 years. Now, winning the toss and electing to bat first, Pakistan posted 244 runs for 7 wickets in their allotted 50 overs. Skipper Misbah-ul Haq made an unbeaten 83, while Mohammad Hafiz contributed 70. Brian Vittori and Tendai Chatara bagged a brace each for the home team.
That'll be full. Be wide again. That's a top shot.
Chasing 244, Zimbabwean openers Hamilton Masakadza and Vusi Zibanda entertained the locals with a 107-run opening stand. Masakadza made 85 while Zibanda contributed 54. Skipper Brendan Taylor made 43 not out while Sean Williams, unbeaten quick-fire 39, saw the Zimbabweans reach their target losing just 3 wickets with 10 balls to spare. Masakadze was adjudged man of the match. The second ODI will be played on Thursday.
Struggles. Yes, sir. What a well-positioned. That's the ball game.
Well, also moving from cricket to tennis now, the fourth and final Grand Slam of the year, the US Open, got underway yesterday with several stars featuring in round one. However, all eyes were on local favourite Serena Williams, who needed just one hour to remind everyone why she still remains the overwhelming favourite for the women's title.
In one of the most one-sided matches seen on the Arthur Ashe Centre Court, Serena Williams demolished Italy's Francesca Schiavone 6-love 6-1 with an ominous display of precision and power. The American showed no mercy against her opponent, who won the French Open in 2010 and was a finalist in Paris the following year, conceding just 23 points in the 60-minute romp. As the most fearsome player of her generation, the 31-year-old Williams has made a career out of destroying her rivals, but has rarely been as impressive as she was yesterday. Also earlier in the day, Spaniard Rafael Nadal overpowered American wildcard Ryan Harrison in straight sets to ease into the second round of the US Open. The 12-time Grand Slam winner did not lose a single service game as he rolled to a 6-4, 6-2, 6-2 victory over the 21-year-old Harrison, ending the 2-hour 6-minute rout with a forehand winner at the net.
Well, in some football news, Jose Mourinho's Chelsea visited title town Old Trafford to take on Manchester United in David Moyes' first home game of the season. The match ended in a 0-0 stalemate, however, but let's see what the managers had in mind.
I thought we did create the chances. I thought if there was anybody created the chances, it was us. I thought we had 2 or 3 in the game. It was a tight game, but we just didn't quite have maybe the final cross or the final pass tonight. But I thought we played very well.
I think it's a fair point. I think nobody deserved to lose. Nobody did enough, or nobody was better than the opponent to deserve a clear victory. So I think it's a fair point. And I think for us, after 2 home victories, to come to the champions and in their first match at home to get a point, I think it's fine, it's positive.
The two managers also said that they were impressed by the performance of Wayne Rooney, who is subject to transfer speculation between the two clubs.
I was very pleased with his performance, and I was very pleased with the reaction from the crowd. But I've got to say, I didn't think it was unexpected. I expected it. I don't know how many times I have to say it, he's been great in training. The way he's trained, I think anybody who looked at it might have seen slightly leaner looking Wayne. And my thought, and I'd said to him, I says, Wayne, I might only be going to play 60-70 minutes tonight, I'll see how you go. But no, I thought he worked back, he tackled, he chased when we needed it.
Do you want me to tell you what for me is the most important thing? Is that he played very well. He played very well. He was a real professional. Play for his club, play for the club that pays him, try to win, try to score. He was fantastic. After that, he wants to leave. He has to say. Or he decided now that he doesn't want to leave anymore. It's his problem. But I praise him because he was fantastic. He played a fantastic match under these difficult circumstances. He played fantastic. So I praise him.
And with that, we bring today's edition of Primetime News to a close. I'm Shahin Jurangpati.
And I'm Saskia Valanda. Good night.
News first at 9.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback